Right now, you are taking a bird's eye view of downtown Charleston, more specifically the intersection at East Bay and Calhoun Street. I'm Michael Higdon here along with the legendary Bill Sharp, and it's a very significant location because it is the original location where the Live 5 studio was. Before we get into the details of covering Hugo, the beforehand, the night of, as well as the aftermath, is there really one specific moment that you remember of that entire thing?
Michael, I do. When Charlie Hall, our beloved weatherman that night, brought in his last update from the National Weather Service, and I saw in his eyes and on his face it wasn't good news, and I saw how devastated he was, I knew then our lives were changing like they had never changed before.
There's a way to do it. Our engineering department will get us back on the air.
We were all hoping for some good news, that he would bring in an update and it would say, well, it's veering off to the right, or it's curving away from us. We never got that.
We just got some more information.
Well, you're not going to want to see this, Bill.
All right.
I'll just hand you this.
I got quiet, which I never do. And that's when I shook his hand and said, Charlie, all the best to you. Good luck. And he said, Bill, good luck to you.
All right, I guess it's time to say goodbye, Charlie.
Okay.
Let's wish him good luck.
And we hope to be back on the air as rapidly as our engineering department can get us, and good luck.
We hope you all weather this well. That's it from our studios in downtown Charleston, folks. We're now closing up shop. We hope to see you sometime tomorrow, as early as possible.
My last thoughts were, I've never been through anything like this. God help us all.
Now, Bill, after you and Charlie signed off on that Thursday night, you had to leave downtown Charleston not knowing what it would look like when you came back. You went to a secondary location, started broadcasting just a couple of days later.
About 2 days later, Michael, we started broadcasting. We couldn't get into the television station on East Bay downtown. So we started broadcasting from the base of our tall tower.
Folks, because of a lack of proper facilities, we're going to have to show you that schedule on paper that we have pinned up on the wall behind us.
But at least we were on the air, Michael.
Bill explains once they were finally allowed back downtown, he was not expecting what he saw.
I was driving for my first morning back on the air to simulcast. When I get to Marion Square, where we are now, and the National Guardsmen were all over the place. This was martial law here, and I looked down King Street, and they were lining King Street down this way.
And while he says it was unnerving to see the response, he was thankful.
But I also felt gratitude to these guardsmen because they were preventing looting.
Bill explains while the physical damage was awful, things could be rebuilt. He says it was what people went through mentally and emotionally that really has stuck with him all these years later.
I remember one day I just looked at the damage several days after the fact, and I just broke down and cried.
Has going through that shaped you into who you are today?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Made me a stronger person, a better person, and a grateful person that it really hasn't happened again like that. Michael, nobody ever wants to live through a hurricane like Hugo.